Hey YouTube, this is a quick video. I hope it'll be a quick video to talk about my experiences with the Hegel H90 and the Hegel H190. So I'll start with the H90 because that was the device I actually started with. And as a little background, I've been running this Sennheiser HDV H20 as a preamp connected to a Crown XLS 2502, connected to my KEF LS50s, and also a REL R218 under my desk, and was having a great experience. Actually, I forgot one important part in making it a great experience. I have a PS Audio direct stream DAC mounted under my desk. So those components together was having a really great experience. I really like the preamp capabilities of this Sennheiser device. But there was one minor irritation that I was experiencing in that the HDV H20, when you connect a headphone, does not turn off the preamp for your speakers. So I would have to reach under my desk, turn off the amplifier, listen to my headphones for a while, and then when I wanted to go back to speakers, I'd have to turn the amp back on, and then there's a warm-up period, yada, yada, yada. It was a little irritating. So while I was happy with the sound, I was not super happy with the convenience factor. And I've had some various people mention that if I upgrade my amplification, I might find a better experience with my KEF LS50s. So anyways, I purchased this Hegel H90, and what I will say right off the bat is it's a great pairing with the KEF LS50s. There are aspects that I like better with the amplification here versus my Crown 2502. But with that said, there are times where I prefer the Crown over this. The other thing I'll say about the H90 is the built-in DAC in here is really good. I'm really impressed with the DAC that's in here. My PS Audio direct stream DAC is still better. But there are occasions, and I often find it with like classic rock and some jazz. There's just certain tracks where I'll have the input on, the analog one is what I have my direct stream DAC running into via RCA, and I'll be listening to a track and I'll just get the urge to switch over to coaxial, which is how I have my unit connected to my PC through another device. And there are times when I actually like the sound of the built-in DAC here versus my direct stream, which was surprising. So great, Hegel did a great job here with an all-in-one device that offers a lot of features and really good sound quality, really good integration between the various components that are contained within here. With that said, there are times when I greatly prefer my PS Audio direct stream, and that's mostly in occasions where I just want to listen to this device at low volume levels. And what I found is I really do not like the sound of this device, the Hegel, at low volume levels. So what I have to kind of do is kind of do some volume matching where I set my direct stream DAC at a relatively low level, and that allows me to turn up the volume on the Hegel, which kind of helps me get that balance of good sound without a lot of volume coming out of the speakers. But if I just run the Hegel by itself, anything below about 15 and definitely below 10 on the volume dial just does not sound good to my ears. The lower you go, it starts to get more and more brittle and just harsh, and the life is sucked out of the music. So that was something I wanted to mention. On both of these units, both the H90 and the H190, I cannot get AirPlay, Apple AirPlay to work. Every once in a while I can get it to work on the H190, but I can't recall ever getting this thing to work with AirPlay with two different iPhones. And the H90, I contacted Hegel. They don't have any plans to implement Rune on this, and this one is not Spotify capable, whereas this one is. The H190 is Spotify capable. So a little disappointed in certain aspects of the Hegel H90, but overall, I would say it's a really good device, and if you can get it on sale, I would say it's a good value. Oh, another thing I want to mention about the headphones. Another thing I was trying to solve for is to have one device where if I plug in my headphones, the speaker outputs would stop. If I unplug my headphones, the speakers would come back on. And with my, I think I already mentioned this, but with my Sennheiser HDV 820, that's not how it works. It will output to the headphones and to the speakers simultaneously, so I have to reach under my desk and turn off my amp if I just want to listen to headphones. Anyways, going to the H190. Definitely more power. You know, as you can see, it's substantially larger than the H90, and I think the H90 has the same footprint as a H120, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, the H190 brings with it Spotify capability. It seems like the AirPlay is a little bit more reliable. And Hegel also says that they are planning to implement Roon on this, which super excited about that. I bought this unit for a different purpose. I bought this to go in my master bedroom where I currently have a PS Audio gain cell DAC working as preamp, and then I have a PS Audio Direct Stream Junior, and then I have another Crown XLS 2502, and those are also connected to KEF LS50s and some dual 8-inch subs. And so I figured, hey, it'd be great if I could consolidate that all into a single device. I really like the idea of being able to take out my iPhone, kick off music from, you know, maybe the Tidal app or Spotify app, and just listen to some background music. That was very appealing to me. And I can kind of do that as a workaround with my PS Audio setup in my master bedroom, but it's not quite as elegant, and I can't control the volume on my gain cell DAC from my iPhone. But sound quality wise in my bedroom, what I've come to realize is I actually prefer my separates in the bedroom, even with that Crown XLS 2502 Class D amp, over the Hegel. There are certain occasions, certain songs where I, again, think that the Hegel does a little bit better job. It's kind of a different presentation. It's not that one's better than the other. It's just a different presentation. But by and large, I prefer the sound of the three separate components in my master bedroom over the sound that this produces. And that could change once they implement Roon, because it's not super easy to stream high-res music into the Hegel device. And so hopefully that Roon will get implemented soon. Another thing I will say, kind of talking about the headphone jack here, I did try to run this here on the desktop for a while just to kind of play with it and see how it works. I will say the headphone jack is better, but it's still not a great match for Hi-Fi Man Arias or Meze Empyreans. Neither of these devices, I think, put out enough juice for the Hi-Fi Man Arias, and it's just not, I don't know, it's just not that impressive when I pair it up with my Meze Empyreans. What else do I want to say? I think I've already mentioned that the AirPlay capabilities are spotty on this device, and I have not been able to get it to work at all in the H90. Other than that, I think they're really well built. They're nice devices. I now have an appreciation when people talk about the Hegel sound. I now understand what that means. But again, I think in my master bedroom, at least, I prefer the separates in there. In here, for the most part, I prefer the H90. So I'm probably going to end up returning the H190, keeping the H90, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to continue to have a separate headphone amplifier because this one just doesn't cut it. What I'll do is I'll post a couple of other videos in the description that where I think like Next Best Thing Studio, I think is what it's called. Jay did a really great video comparing the H190 and the H120. And so that captures a lot of the things that I would say about the devices. I agree with all of his sentiments there, so I'll post that video. And I think the store that he works for, the Hi-Fi store, also did a video. So I'll try to find that. If I can, I'll post that in the links. So hope that helps somebody out there. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section, and have a great day.